Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today I'm so excited, so happy, because we're working on LeBron James. He is one of the most iconic people on the planet at the moment. He is very polarizing. You either like him or you don't. But one thing you can't really argue about is his greatness. He's definitely one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Not just in this generation, but throughout all of history. However, I will leave it up to you guys on how great you think LeBron is, whether you think he's better than Jordan, Kobe. Let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear your opinions. So right now, you guys are probably wondering why this guy is coloring LeBron in all sorts of crazy colors. And the answer to that is that I'm layering everything on LeBron's face. All these different colors represent a different layer, so when I go back to fill them in with proper colors, it's a lot easier than having to color it individually and not go over any lines in the future. You can't see it now in this time lapse, but when you're working in Adobe Sketch, you can go in and create individual layers, and for me, I'm using it to add different colors, so when I go back in the future, I can turn on an option called Paint Inside the Lines, and when I turn that option on, I can color as much as possible and only color inside that area. As you guys can see, I'm testing that and making sure that everything is correct right now. For this design, I decided to work in grayscale just because I haven't done it in any recent projects and I wanted to see how it would turn out. Another reason I'm doing this is because I want to make it into a t-shirt design, and I've realized that cloth does not work in the same way as paper. In a recent project, my James Harden artwork, I put a lot of detail into that piece, and a lot of that detail got lost in translation because it was printed on cloth. So from my experience so far, choosing a set amount of colors and using very simplistic details really does help your piece to stand out on a t-shirt as opposed to on a piece of paper. Both canvases offer a variety of positives and negatives. You're never going to be completely perfect from the start, and you're never going to be fully satisfied at the end of an artwork. There's always something to improve, there's always something that you're going to find that you could have done differently. And as an artist, that's probably one of the hardest things to come to grips with. We tend to see the things that we did wrong more than the things that we did right. We see the failures and the need for improvement more than how far we've already come. One of the hardest things that I struggled with for a very long time is critiquing myself. I'll be the first to say that I am the hardest critic of myself out there. And for a very, very long time, whenever I would look at old drawings, I would only see the mistakes and what I did wrong, whether it be too much erasing in a certain area or proportions being a little bit off. I would write it off in my mind as a failure, and I would use that excuse to stop drawing and stop trying to get better. But if you can learn to critique yourself in a positive way, it'll not only change the way that you look at your own artwork, it will also change the way that you make art in the future. Having the right mentality is definitely one of the most important habits you can build as an artist. Moving on from that very serious conversation, I wanted to add some text into this project because I haven't really been doing that in any of the other ones, and I found the tattoo on LeBron's back called Chosen One, and I really like how it looked, but there weren't any clear, or at least very clear images of it online. It was very faded because I think he got it back when he was 17 or 18, so it's very old, and I really liked that it was something unique to LeBron that I could put on this piece, so I did my best to copy it as close as possible from the images that I found, and I added the word "the" to the top of it because that's not on his back. But that's going to be the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and of course, if you want to support me even further, go to redbubble.com, check out the link at the top of the description to see some more shirts and hoodies that I designed, and for more designs in the future. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day.